Well, hello people, and welcome to...
All right, we're jumping back into Palia. This is the Radiance Rising update, day 2. We have 2 missions that are live as of right now. The True Treasure. I have no idea where that is, so it's just going to be a whole bunch of looking around, unfortunately. And the Nurture of Shadows, so... Gotta go back to visit the gardener. I do believe that that temple is in Bahari. Although it's been such a long time that I'm not exactly sure. All right, let's just get our gardening going. Oh, got a sticker pack. We are very, very close to all of our stickers. I do believe we have 3 left, so hopefully this isn't a duplicate. All right, and if I sound a little bit tired today, it's because I am. I ate a whole bunch of pizza last night, and even though I love it, it does make me tired. I don't think I'm not like allergic to gluten or anything, but I'm definitely sensitive to it, which is a shame because pizza's like my favorite food. So I just deal with it. To be honest, I don't think we actually really need to garden all that much. But I'm just kind of in the habit of doing it, so I do it. thought I had more. I guess not. Oops. Here's to me. All right, 3 Zeki coins. Now, I'm not sure. Let's see. Was that from the drop? I can't remember. Yeah, okay, so that was from the drops. I'm now eligible for the honey bunch bed and armchair, bookshelf. Okay, I got 3 more hours for the Free Realms Chatty Plush. Oh, actually, no. I'm gonna start stockpiling a bit more because our inventory has increased, and now that I just remembered that, I am gonna go ahead and make those platinum storage. Okay, I don't know why. These are facing the wrong direction. Not like it really matters, but just aesthetically. I might take out a couple of those. I put in 2 extras. Oh, I'm bringing way too much. Okay, probably don't need essence. Okay, so we're gonna go get the recipe for the platinum storage from Tish. I believe it's supposed to be 100,000. Not exactly sure what happened. There we go. Oh, it's not platinum, it's pallium storage chest. That makes sense. All right, well, that's supposed to add 4,000 of new storage, so that's probably going to mean I need to make 4 of them. Hopefully the actual chest doesn't cost too much. Okay, sorry, I was just fooling around with some settings there. Okay, so we need a couple of iron. Storage chests, and okay, so copper. Okay, so I think the maximum that we can make is 4. Okay, we need more regular planks. Okay, so we have 4 copper storage. So let's go for iron. And actually, I think we need 1 more copper. And need more heartwood planks. Oh, duh. I'm smart. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and move that. Wait, storage chest limit 8? Okay, so does that mean I have to pick up some of these? Okay, where are... Okay, I can't remember exactly where my other storage chests are. Oh, yeah, duh. Actually, maybe I'll put it over here instead. Actually, can I put it on top of this table? No. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, so this should say 14,000 now. Wait, it only says 12. Okay, so does that mean I need 2 more? Okay, so 2 wooden, 2 copper, 2 iron, 2 helium, okay, so that says 1250. Okay, so I have to replace all of them, I guess, right? There's another. I think there's another one upstairs. Okay, we're at 1175. I'm so confused. I thought we were supposed to get up to 14. Okay, I'm just gonna make all of them that I can. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So where's the 8th one? Let's see, did I have one in the greenhouse? Fancy chest, I don't think counts. Did I have a second one in here somewhere? Possibly upstairs? Well, let's try to place this. Okay, so we're at 8 of 8. 13.5. Okay, so we are missing the location of 1. There it is. All right, that makes our 14. So I made way too many chests, but that's okay. I feel like you should be able to put out as many chests as you want, but just the limit stays. But anyway, that's that taken care of. We have another 4,000 of storage. Okay, let's go try to find the gardener. I'm pretty sure I know where the Temple of Roots is. Yeah, okay. That's exactly where I thought. I think I will try to get this flowwood. Okay, should we go? Okay. Thank you, thank you. Oh, is that a disco? Alright, give me the plush. Nope. Didn't even get the horns. Alright, into the Temple of Roots. I gotta remember how to do this. Yep. Gate to the gardener. Human, are there not more important things you could be doing with your very limited time on this planet than wasting mine? Okay, a Galdor needs your help. Your statement has piqued my interest. I will give you exactly 1 minute to explain before I expect your removal. You are laboring under a few misconceptions. Fortunately, I have decided to enlighten you. First, what you are describing is known as a companion type. The exact model remains to be determined, but colloquially, these were known as Galdor pups. This is a misnomer as they are not Galdor. They are constructs with limited cognitive ability. While free will is a human concept, up to misinterpretation, the true definition of a Galdor is a construct capable of independent decision making that possesses a oneness. The companion type is little more than a pet. Still, if it is broken, my own oneness dictates I assist you in repairing it. I am sure you recognize this flow hub. Take it and place it near the companion so that I may examine it in more detail. I think this Mudan was not as bright as Mother. He clearly made many mistakes. Mother was flawless. I feel badly for Einar that he has a flawed being as his creator. Okay. That was from before. There it is. There. All right, easy peasy. Let's change our arrows before we waste those. I am going to check up here real quick just to see if there's any briar daisies. I haven't been using that many slowdown arrows, but it is always good to have a nice little stockpile of them now that we have an extra 4,000 of storage. Okay, nothing there. All right. Let us go make our way. Okay, we'll just highlight the central stables. Okay, we still need a whole bunch of flow. Or not flow, essence. Oh, speaking of essence, I should have gone... Okay. The Nurture of Shadows. Oh, come on. We have to speak to the gardener again? can't just do it from the hub. Okay, anyway, let's go home. Let's pick up 200 essence so that we can get the backpack. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is split the stock and split the stock. And get rid of that because we only need like 200. I don't want to be carrying around so much. The other thing that we could do is go ahead and claim these Twitch drops. Okay, honey bunch, bed, bookshelf, and armchair. Go ahead and put those away. Let's repair up. We'll just go out the back. Okay, I don't know why it's telling us to go to the Elder Woods because we got to speak to the gardener. Oh, shoot. Okay, I think I'm silly. I think we're actually supposed to speak to the gardener through the whatchamacallit. Okay, so let's go try that first. If that doesn't work, then we'll come back to the Temple of Roots. Yeah, duh. Okay. Okay, running preliminary diagnostics. Please stand by. Its rune fuel pathways are damaged and the joint locking mechanisms are corroded with rust. I will require materials. Return when you have them, and I will walk you through the repair steps. Okay, platinum, pallium, citrine, flow-infused wood. Where am I going? Back to the plot. Okay, unfortunately, I don't keep a stockpile of the gems, so I'm probably going to have to use a star quality one. Either that, or I'm going to have to go out to Kilima. Okay, 2 platinum. 5 pallium. 30 flow-infused wood. Ooh, that's annoying. Okay. Let's see if we have... Okay, I can use the star quality. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to go back out to Bahari and find another flow tree. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I am. I am. All right, hopefully there will be one just by the entrance. Otherwise, we can go around and try to find another one. Okay, change our arrows. I guess I'll just hunt along the way because there's nothing really else to do. Okay, if we wait another minute or so, the grove will appear. That's actually probably the best way to get our flow wood. I have a feeling that we're going to need more coming up. Unfortunately, that means we're going to have to waste another 4 minutes. And if I can hit that guy, that'd be great. Okay, it's been a long time since I've gotten a Lunar Fairy Moth plush, so go ahead and do that. Oh, this little bugger. All right, I definitely haven't done my warm-up hunting runs, so that's why I'm missing. All right, plan A is just find a flow tree that I'm able to cut down on my own. I just need 2. Plan B is wait for the flow grove. Oh, there's a disco deer over there. Don't hit it, don't hit it. All right, got lucky there. That was the last hit needed. Okay, so that's 12 o'clock. We're close to this location, so I'll check this one out first. Otherwise, I'm sure it will be called out in chat. Okay, not over here. All right, so I haven't really been playing Palia this week. I was kind of waiting for this update. So I played yesterday for about 2.5 hours. We'll probably do this all stream. thought I hit it. Oh, there's a flow tree right there, so that'll be our 30. Oh, that guy. Okay, unfortunately, that one guy got in my way, so not a big deal. This one is small enough that we can get it on our own. Just takes 18 hits. Okay, unfortunately, I don't know. Okay, well, anyway, we got our flow infused wood. Let's go return to the gardener here. At some point, we need to hunt a few more magical creatures to get that weekly. But that's what I was trying to say in the beginning here, is that I haven't been playing Palia this week. I've been mostly doing Steam Next Fest demos. So I've played like, I think 6 different game demos. It was actually kind of nice to play something other than Palia. All right, finally got ourselves a briar. Instead of going directly to the Elderwood, I'm gonna go over to the sign here so that I can just jump straight to the central stables. All right, and if anyone knows where Prisonbeard's childhood home is, and if they want to let me know, that would be awesome. Which direction is it? This way? Okay, network standby status message. I'll only reactivate this hub when you return with the correct materials. Establishing network connection. My observations of mortal behavior leads me to believe you expect praise for collecting the required materials. I will dispense a piece of candy as appropriate recognition of your efforts. Now follow my instructions precisely. Together, you and the gardener slowly repair the pup. It takes hours of carefully following instructions. Finally, you tighten the last screw and step back to observe your work. Okay, despite all the repairs you have made, the pup does not show any signs of stirring. Okay, so it says return to the gardener, so the instructions were perfect. Either your execution was flawed or the mechanical damage masked the true problem. Running complete diagnostic, please stand by. Retrieve my hub and return it to the garden. What about the diagnostics? We will require supplies that cannot be found in these woods. Speak to me in the garden. Uh, I feel like you shouldn't have to break this down every single time. That's kind of annoying, but that's okay. Flow gate, gardener. Thank you for returning my hub. You may now leave. Okay, what about the pup? There's nothing you can do for that thing. It's best to abandon it to the woods. What did you see? In my experience, laying out the clear and present danger of a situation has never stopped a human from making a foolish mistake. It would be illogical to suspect this time could be any different. However, I suspect you will not stop, even if I continue to withhold information. That was not a Galdor pup. It may have inhabited the form of one, but that is where the similarities cease. The cursed energy you and the alchemist cleansed from it was not external. That was the creature's true form. All your ritual did was force it to condense. It likely took whatever form it saw reflected within you. Even if I desired continuing to assist you, my rune working would prohibit me from doing so. I suggest you look elsewhere. If you intend to continue down the path of your ancestors' greatest folly, as a consolation, have another piece of candy. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's go find Tamala. Okay, hopefully she is in Bahari. Otherwise, it's back to Elderwoods. Yep, there she is.
Little lamb.
Okay, catch Tamala up. Yes, after you and that gardener disappeared in such a rush, I took the chance to inspect the pup in more detail. Comparing it to those dull little motes filling the elderwood does it a disservice. This creature is far more interesting and complex, a living sentient curse. You see, I don't sense anything wrong with its physical body. Indeed, it appears to be sleeping. Yet, nothing I try will awaken it, which leads me to believe that it has a will and that it does not want to awaken. If the body is well and all that remains is the sickness of the soul, if this creature has such a thing. Okay, poor thing. I find myself agreeing with you. I doubt it knew what it was doing when the curse ran rampant. We have the ability to help. Perhaps the creature is dangerous, perhaps not. We cannot know unless we give it a chance. At the moment, the only crime I see it guilty of is daring to exist at all. I am not in the habit of punishing others for that sin. Okay, we need to help it. Glad you see things my way. It would have been a chore otherwise. How do we cure a sickness of the soul? The same way any living being does, creature comforts. Since we do not know the spirit's personality, I suppose we have to gather a variety. Personally, when I feel down, I imagine my enemies being punished in fun and creative ways. Barring enemies, well, I have a rather involved skincare regimen. The latest one involves elderwood lotus. Why don't you ask around the village for some other ideas? I must admit, even I'm aware I'm not the most comforting presence. When you've collected everything, try placing it near the spirit to see what it reacts to. All right, let us go. Okay, Kilima Central Stables.
Hello, you beautiful illusion, you. Don't let them tell you how to think.
I'd begun to think you'd forgotten about me.
Okay, what do you find comforting? There is no comfort for an artist who is currently failing to fulfill his vision. Every day I languish under the expectation I place upon myself, yet to lighten them would be anathema to my very spirit. That said, sometimes I will go to my fabric stores and lie in a pool of silk until I feel capable of existing again.
You were a pleasant break from my woes.
Okay, so silk.
I have caught many fish today, and have named them all Gil.
I am unsure what you mean by comforting. If you mean providing physical comfort, Galdor do not have skin. If you're inquiring as to what I engage in when in emotional distress, I have made Gil 517 privy to all my greatest secrets. He is very trustworthy. If you are looking for some comfort, perhaps you can fish up a confidant as well, a confidant.
Back to my meditations.
Okay, so silk and some sort of fish. Oh, darn, missed. Okay. Let's go find Badru. He's the last.
Always nice to see you around these parts.
Okay, howdy neighbor. What do you find comforting? Feeling down, Lostin? But you live up on that hill. You're more up than all of us. Okay, enough joking. If humor won't cheer you up, well, there's nothing more comforting than Delilah's cooking. Between you and me, the secret's not so much in what she's making, but who's making it. Say the word and I'll whip you up a snack that's sure to cheer you up.
I'll have some new material for you next time.
Okay, I believe I should have everything. Except maybe the elderwood pie. I just want to see how close we are. Oh, 4. We still need 4. Okay. I thought it was 3. Okay, I thought I had Umbran Carp. Okay, I have 2. Oh, Umbran Beta. Palian Beta. Darn it. Okay, so I need Umbran Beta, 4 Silk. Elderwood Pie. Don't have any pies. Okay, so we need to make an Elderwood Pie and go get some. Go get an Umbran Beta. Elderwood Pie. Okay, this is gonna take some doing here. Onions. Some meat. Spice sprouts. Potato. Oh, I only have 1. That's okay. Yeah, for some reason the potatoes are hard to come by. Okay, so spiced chop of meat. Okay, seared spiced chop of meat. Okay, back out to Elderwood Central Stables. Okay, gotta. Okay, Umbran Beta. Okay, so glowworm. Evening and night. Okay, so evening and night, that means I'm gonna have to go, or let's just go to, what's it called? To Mare Dock. We'll go get that backpack. All right, we got the Elderwood backpack. Oh wait, no, not acorn. Okay, hopefully someone will give that to me. Okay, otherwise, we're just going to be... Okay, I don't know why the locket is bugged. We're just like filling up our inventory with lockets. I don't... Okay, so getting the Umbran Beta is going to be a little bit annoying because it's only night and evening. But hopefully it won't be too bad. We might just end up getting lucky, but I rarely ever do. Fortunately, we don't need to get a star quality, so that'll be nice. Okay, the other thing that we need to find is Prisonbeard's childhood home. I feel like that's going to be super difficult because I couldn't figure it out based on the drawing. Yeah, and this is definitely a bug because we already gave the locket to Hassian. Okay, let's read through this. Okay, so I had the privilege of speaking to a few Umbrans at Zendru outposts who had stories of a precious Grimlooking kitten that often got in trouble when he came to town. Wherever that boy went, trouble was sure to follow, and that poor brother of his, always caught in his mess. I don't know how his mother raised those two boys all on her own, said one witness. Her husband chimed in, a fond smile in his wizened face. Ah, but he had a sweet side. He always loved the sea. He'd follow the fishermen around after they got back from trips, asking about the boats. Okay, I know where all the other things are. It's just the boyhood home. This scene just doesn't seem familiar. At first I thought it was Bahari Bay and that this was the aqueduct. But yeah, I couldn't figure it out. All right, well, we still have 6 minutes. Okay, I am going to go back to Bahari Bay because, I don't know, I just have a feeling that that's where it is. But it would also make sense for it to be in Elder Woods. But in terms of aqueducts, there aren't that many places. There's that one wall kind of near the bay in Deep Woods. But that's about it. Let's see. It does kind of look like here, right? But the water looks a little bit different. Okay, there's a break there. There's this here. Yeah, that cliff just doesn't look right. There is a break there. And a cliff there. Could also be up there, I guess? I don't know. Oh. But yeah, it kind of seems like it should be like right up here. All right, well, that's exactly what I wanted to get out of that, the big game hunter. Let me check the newspaper one last time. Yeah, that just doesn't seem right. The Heart Queen, thank you so much for the follow. I am doing the True Treasure quest along with the Nurture of Shadows quest. I have no idea where Prisonbeard's childhood home is, though. If you have any suggestions. Oh, it is in the Elderwoods. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking, based on that picture, it looked like there was an aqueduct there. I'll go check out Elderwoods because I need to get the Umbran Beta as well. Okay, so it's on the dock side. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Okay, so Umbran Beta. We still have 2 minutes. Okay, so let's go Demare, right? Oh, okay, so there is aqueduct over there. I totally forgot about that. Come on. Oh, okay, so up over here. There we go. Okay, so this is new. The path to me treasure begins here at the place I hold most dear. Next, you must take a little trip to the place where I sailed me first ship. Okay, I'm pretty sure I know where that is. Oh, there's Ani and Nayo. Oh, I was hoping this would be the real treasure. Yeah. Yeah, that was a difficult one. Thanks for the hint. The other place that I was thinking that it might be was there's another aqueduct type thing down in the lower right corner of Deep Woods with that lagoon there. I spent like half an hour yesterday just running around there. Honestly, there are worse things I can think of than spending the day with my two besties.
Uh-oh.
I'm still your bestie? Of course you are. A brother is like a forever bestie. Racing to the next spot, Lostin. Woo, I'm really getting my steps in
I
today.
gotta go beat Nio at cards.
Okay, well, where he first sailed his first ship, it was the toy ship in that pond. I do need to go to a pond anyway to get this Umbran Beta. Oh, come on. The green one got in my way. Oh, whatever. I'm on a mission. Can't be distracted. Oh, can we do these out of order? Okay, no, we can't. Yeah, but I knew that that was going to be Demare. Okay, so this this pond here, I think it's easier to get there from Central Stables. It's more of a straight shot. As long as I go the right way. Okay, the first ship I built weren't seaworthy, no, but I built it together with me only bro. Next, you must find where I first set sail on this dock I once kept me lucky pale. Okay, but I am going to take a break from that quest. Oops. And try to get this Umbran Beta real quick. Trying to get a starred scale from one of them. And I'm struggling so much. Starred scale? Oh, scale. Yeah, the Gopu scales. Okay, these mossy fins are really annoying. They're not hard, they're just annoying. Yeah, the Ogopus drop too much skin, and it only stacks to 10, which is annoying. Okay, another mossy fin. So unfortunately, the Umbran Beta is only available evening and night. But luckily we don't need a star quality one. That's another mossy fin. I'll just let it go. Another mossy fin. Unfortunately, it's just going to be mossy fin after mossy fin. Oh, that's something different. This isn't the beta, though. These guys are annoying. The something pike. Yeah, I don't have any fish buffs either. Oh, no, no. Yeah, turnpike. Okay, so I can definitely let the turnpikes go. Oh, okay, shoot, that was another mossy fin. It looked different, though. Oh, that's why it looked different. Angelfish. I thought the angelfish you could only get during the day and dawn. And it was the devilfish you can get at night. Oh, and that's another turnpike. I'm just going to let it go. Because they're annoying and unnecessary right now. Yeah, I've gotten all the regular and star quality Elderwoods fish. I do need to get the infected versions to finish off that accomplishment. Okay, this was a mossy fin. I should actually take a look and see what it actually looks like. Okay, it's a black beta fish. That's another mossy fin. Just let it go. Okay, black beta, come here. That's not it either. Yeah, unfortunately, the Umbran beta is, I think, rare. There it is. All right. Okay, I don't know where Nayo and Ani are. They're usually near the place that that you find those statue things. Place the items around the pup. Okay, I'm gonna see if... Okay, I can't even talk to Hassian? Alright, fine. You place the items around the pup. Wait and see. After a few moments, a little blob of echo rises from the Galder pup's chassis and swirls around you in excitement. Wait, excitement? You realize that the echo is infecting you with its emotions through its subtle and easy to ignore. It's subtle and easy to ignore if you'd like. Okay, nice to meet you. The echoing wiggles around you and brushes against your cheek. It feels like a warm hug. After a moment, the echoing drops back down into the pup's chassis. The eyes slowly light up with life again. It gives you a fond bark. All right, let's go talk to Tamala.
Good. I was getting bored.
Looks like you have a new friend, darling. Such a shame we can't communicate with it properly. It seems like it wants to tell you something. Perhaps there's someone around here who might be able to translate. That Umbran boy you rescued seems to have quite the affinity for Flow and Echo. The way I see it, he owes you for freeing him. Something I had nothing to do with, I might add. Just in case you're still harboring doubts about my intentions. Run along then and tell me if you discover anything interesting.
Make sure you head home early. Back so soon.
Okay.
Don't worry, dear. We'll chat again.
I don't know why she still had that exclamation mark. Okay, so 9:30 p.m. I kind of want to continue with the true treasure. Hopefully Ani and Nayo are back in Kilima. Oh, actually, the Heart Queen. Which scale are you looking for? Is it the green one, or the wave back? So one thing that I do with the green ones is I use one slowdown arrow and then switch quickly to the fine arrows. And that way they don't get away as easily. Okay, so Ani and Nayo are not in Kilima, so I guess that means they're still in the Elderwood. I should have checked my map before getting too far away, but that's okay. But if you're on Switch, switching arrows I think is a little bit more difficult. So that might not work for you. Okay, I believe Ulfi is kind of by... Oh shoot, which direction was it? It's kind of down by the water. Yeah, right over there. Okay. Okay, I do need more pallium because I used a whole bunch of pallium bars to make the pallium chests, which is nice to have that extra 4,000 storage. Okay, as soon as you approach Ulfi, he tenses, eyes fixed on the echo pup following behind you. That danger. No, it's a friend. Ulfi looks at you suspiciously but leans forward to give the pup a good sniff. He seems to accept whatever he smells because he relaxes. Why? Explain the situation. Ulfi nods and crouches down to examine the pup closer. It does a very good roll and lets out a little mechanical boof. He closes his visible eye and places both hands on the pup. The air around you seems to thrum, and then turns cloying. Ulfi stumbles back, coughing. The pup whines and nudges his leg with its metal head, radiating worry. Are you okay? Need energy. Hurts.
Voice helps.
Bean burger and flotato fries with ketchup. Okay. Yeah, slow down arrow. And then fine arrow. Makes it just a wee bit easier. All right, let us... Let's go back. Unfortunately, I think I ate the flotato fries. So I didn't know we would need them again. Anyway, let's go home. Bean burger. Yeah, I did. Okay, so is it over here? It is. Okay, so I might not get star quality, but that's fine. How do I make the ketchup? Oh yeah, okay. Oh, I didn't pick it up. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna put the flotato fries in storage just in case I need them again in the future. Okay, 20 slowdown arrows. Back to the central stables. And while that's loading, I'm going to be back in like 20 seconds. I just got to get myself a drink here. So see you in about 20 seconds. All right. Back to the deep woods. And actually, while I'm down here, I should probably try to find more potatoes. Lots of running back and forth in this game, but that's okay.
So big.
Go away. I brought you some food. Ulfie's eyes widen. He takes the burger and devours all of it. There's no attempt at table manners. Do you feel better? You help. Thank. The echo says, hello, I am love. I love you. You ask more. I can handle. Okay, let's just go through all these. I love you too. No name, just love. How old are you? I don't know. I love you. Got dark. No love left. No one left. Took nap in empty pup. Where did love go? I heard commands, but they weren't love, so I didn't listen. Then love came back. I love you. I want to help. I love you. I carry your burdens with love. Make a pack. I carry it. I take it home. I come back. I love you. Wolfie shudders, looking drained. Need. Eat more. No talking. Wolfie picks up the pie and begins eating it with his hands. Veggies get everywhere, but he doesn't seem to mind. The echo pup barks and looks up at you expectantly. It seems it's time for you to gather the ingredients it requested.
So hungry.
Okay. I'm just going to jump back. We'll gather those ingredients, which I should have all of. And then we still need to find Nayo and Ani. It is 2:18 a.m. Oh, I don't have a Gopu skin. That's easy enough to get though, so. Luckily I have 2 muskin and silk thread. Okay, because it's early, Ani and Nayo should probably be in Kilima. I don't think we have to talk to them in Elderwood. Or not. Okay, well, that's a bit annoying. Alright, well, this will give us a chance to get a Gopu skin anyway. I have no idea where Nayo and Ani would be. Unless they already went over to Demer Dock. Like I said, they're usually at the location where those statues are. At least that's been the pattern thus far. But yeah, unfortunately I don't see them over here. Okay, so let's go back to the fast travel sign. We'll go over to Demare Dock. We should easily be able to get some Ogopu skin. Was that a wave back? Find someone to help you stitch the pack together. I have a feeling that's Tish. Or what's his name? Okay, I have no idea where Naya would be then. Jeez. Okay, so let's go see if Tish can help, and if not Tish, I can't remember his name off the top of my head here. Okay, it is Gel. I am gonna get more clay.
I'd begun to think you'd forgotten about me.
Okay, can you help me sew a pack? Of course I can help you sew a pack. I would have to I would have to relinquish my scissors in shame if I couldn't.
Huh.
Now tell me more about your desires. What sort of thing must this pack say? It's for a robot dog. Pardon, perhaps you should explain a little more.
Oh.
And here I've been wallowing in drabbery and an artist's block while you've been saving the forest. Oh, but perhaps this is the perfect chance to snap out of it. Yes, an unconventional client to be sure, but challenges are what helps one grow. Yes, it's coming to me now. Please hold a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Joe whips out his sewing kit right there and begins feverishly working. He doesn't say a single word until he's done. Voila, it should fit your friend perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Though a question struck me as I was working. What if you move around while your friend is off delivering your items? How will it know where to find you? I can provide the pack, but I'm afraid I have no other answers for you. Perhaps if the alchemist is amenable, she might have a solution. I really should be thanking you for bringing me this task. I can already feel the inspiration flowing through me. Oh, I have to get some paper.
Oh,
Wait, where did I put my quill?
it's dreary here without you.
Alright, I'll get these last two clay nodes, and then we will go find Tamala. Okay, and it also seems odd that Nayo and Ani aren't in Kilima. They're usually here during the day. But I guess that's fine. Hopefully Tamla is in Elderwood Central Stables. Okay, she's not, but she's coming from... she's coming from Bahari. Oh, there's Ani. I don't know why that didn't show up earlier. Okay, that was horrible. Alright, well, whatever. We'll talk to Tamala. Need something else? Well, I suppose no rest for the wicked. We have no idea what this Echoling is still capable of. Perhaps it has a way to track you down already. Still, I suppose there's no harm in being sure. In fact, based on what the little spirit said, it's an echo of love. Through my studies on this energy, I found that every echo has a dominant emotion. Most of them are simple: anger, sadness. The more complex the form, the more complex the emotion. And love is the most complex feeling of all, isn't it? There are all types of love: selfish, self sacrificing, familial, platonic. It occurred to me that the reason this echoling would not wake up is that it was simply starved of love. So, if we create a charm that allows it to always feel where you are, it may help that love keep from turning toxic. A little bit of affection goes a long way, darling. Now, here, your final list of ingredients. I do hope you still intend to spend time with me, or me after I've stopped being useful, darling.
You're welcome.
Okay, pumpkin stew, agopu scale, schmoll spore, and black pearl. Right, again, we should have all of that. Okay, I don't know why it took so long for Ani's flag to show up, but I'm glad it did.
Huh? Oh, I'm up, I'm up, I'm up.
I've missed you, Lostin. Things just aren't the same around here without you.
Back to helping out.
Oh, I meant to talk to Ani, but that's okay.
What?
So, Prismbeard had a brother he used to play with? Prismbeard.
Huh?
That's what I said. Anyways, why haven't we heard anything about his brother before? It seems like a big thing to leave out. I don't know. Maybe his brother kept mispronouncing his name, so Prismbeard disowned him. Anyways, I guess we should go look for the dock he set sail from next.
Promise you'll come back?
Oh, there's an elderflower. Alright, over to Demare. Where was that statue thing? 3 becomes 2 as they sail out the day. Then 2 become 1 when our ma passed away. Next, you must find where Prison Beard was caught. There in the dark, many fires were shot.
This is gonna be such a great day.
Fire shot. Now it's getting exciting. Yeah, but what's with the first part of the poem? 3 become 2, become 1. Oh, I mean, maybe he still came back to visit? I'm sure he did. I know I would have. You'd have to become a pirate first. No, thanks. They don't let Ormu on boats. Okay, find where Prison Beard was caught. Okay, I feel like that's just the central stables. I could be wrong though. Okay, well, the markings are here. Huh. Okay, there's that waterfall. Oh, it's right here. 'Twas here where 2 brothers did first reunite, not as friends but as foes, so I put up a fight. Next you must find where I made me escape. 'Twas at the old tower where it all took shape. Okay, update Ani.
You have any cool story?
So his brother is the one who caught him, but they're brothers. Sometimes I get annoyed at Nio, but I've never wanted to arrest him. People have different families, Ani. They aren't as close as ours. Still, he must have cared about his brother at least a little bit, or he wouldn't have left this story behind, right? I guess. And maybe they made up. Come on, let's head to the next spot.
I gotta go, but we'll talk soon.
Outpost where Prison Beard made his escape. Huh. I don't really need the artifacts because I got them all. Okay, so I was right. You found where Prison Beard got away, two brothers departing with still more to say. Now you must find where this chapter ends, overlooking the ruins of Eobard's revenge.
I can always make some time.
Where the chapter ends, that means we're finally gonna find the treasure. Hurry up, let's go get it. You bounced back pretty quick. Weren't you all sad about the story earlier? Yeah, but that happened ages ago, and the treasure's happening now. Anyways, Eobard's Revenge is the name of Prison Beard's ship. So let's head back to the cave and find an overlook.
See you later.
Okay. So we gotta go back to Demare. Man, it's a good thing that they have fast travel, because this is a lot of running around even as it is. Okay, so actually, we gotta get over there somehow. Okay, so this has the markings on it, so I wonder if we have to go into the cave. Oh, I guess not. I forgot that that's all that was in there. Okay. There once was a family who lived under trees. Two sons they did have, both dreamed of the seas. The first stayed at home while the second did roam. Now here comes the question, which one was me?
I just want to go on an adventure.
That giant door just lit up. Come on, let's go inside. Right, another secret cave. solve the final puzzle. The siren still rules when she caught me one eye, for no bestie nor beauty, or sorry, no beastie nor beauty can tempt me to die. So I cast my old net in the north, where she be. Now she's held in me pool that I built by the sea. The Kraken of the East is one mighty beast. Add butter and lemon for one mighty feast. To crack her fine shell we went hither and yon. With one shot of me harpoon the Kraken was gone. The Leviathan causes shivers down spines. So in the south I made the beast mine. On glaciers we clashed, the waves they did lash. And with a flick of me sword it was gone in a flash. The storms in the west be deadly at best, but that's where Charybdis put me to the test. A whirlpool that bites is the source of much fright. Still me and me hearties made it through the night. Okay, so Siren to the north. Kraken to the east. Okay, so Kraken to the east. Siren to the north. Leviathan to the south. All right, that was a super easy puzzle, which is nice. Wait, how is my inventory full? Oh my god. This glitch. And I can't get rid of that. Ugh. Okay, I wonder if I can give one of those lockets to Sifu. That's going to be a problem if they don't figure that out, though. Hopefully that's what's going to be fixed at 2 p.m. my time. Okay, actually, how do we get out of here again? That's super annoying. They better fix that. Okay, well, let us go home real quick. Let's see if we can gather the rest of the ingredients that we need. Talk to Tamala. We'll see if we can find Sifu and or what's his name? Hassian. See if we can get rid of those lockets. I don't think we're gonna be able to. Okay, Schmoll Spore, Black Pearl. Schmoll Spore. Black Pearl. Pumpkin. Stew. Okay, so it's a good thing that we saved our pumpkins. Okay, onion. Meat. Heat root. Pumpkin. Spiced meat. Ground heat root. Seared meat. All right, we got our pumpkin stew. Let's get rid of some of that. Okay, Agopa skin. I don't think we needed the scale, right? Oh, we did need the scale. We didn't need the skin. Okay, return to Tamala.
To what do I owe the pleasure, lamb?
Why, hello there, darling. I wasn't expecting to see you again so soon. I have the charm. Good, I was starting to get a bit peckish. Okay, yeah, whatever. Glad I could help. I'm sure you are. Always so helpful, Lostin. Now, just a moment. Here's the charm. Just hang it off the Echoling's pack, and I'm sure it will do the rest. Run along now. I'm sure something else out there needs saving.
Make sure you head home early.
Okay. So does that mean we get... There it is. Yay, I got a little pet now. That's so cute. Okay. All right, so now we need to get the treasure. I really hope that this isn't gonna be bugged. Let's see. Oh, Hassian's over here. Oh, shoot. Okay, I am going to go back to the central stables just because it's a little bit easier to get over there. It's not like I'm hurting for cash.
We have much to discuss. What? Walk in balance.
Okay, this is really frustrating because we did give one of the lockets to Hassian to complete that one mission. And he talked about Taylor. Actually, is Sifu here? Sometimes she's over at Matana. She is not. So hopefully she's over in Kilima. It didn't say as part of that mission to talk to her, but since she was also pictured in the locket, that's the only other thing that I can think of. Okay, she is in the forge. Other than that, I think that just means that it's
Here to
bugged.
cause some trouble? Aw.
Next time, stay longer.
Darn it. Oh wait, I can delete something. Or not. Okay, I guess that's just for the regular. Okay, I want to test this out. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. That means we don't have to... Oh, and it's quick. Oh, that's someone else's. All right, well, I don't know what to do now. Hopefully, as part of the patch that's coming at 2 p.m. It'll fix that. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna fix it though. I might jump on to X or Discord real quick. Okay, for some reason X is having problems. So let's jump onto Discord. Palia. Hey, Palians, wanted to share an update regarding the housing plot issue. Don't worry, it's only temporary. Just restart Palia. Okay, hello again, Palians. We're planning some maintenance scheduled for around 2 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow. Downtime shouldn't last longer than an hour, but we'll keep you updated. Shoot. Okay, so the game will be down for maintenance tomorrow in preparation for the Radiance Rising. Oh, okay, that was on 6/11 yesterday. Okay, that's patch notes. Twitch drops announcement. Login rewards. Okay, issues and discussion. All right, so is anyone... Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot. All right, I'm not sure exactly where to actually send a bug report. Could probably figure that out, but yeah, I don't know what to do with these candy eggs. Anyway, I guess I'll do a round of farming. It's kind of weird to have a little pet. He's a lot quicker than I was imagining him to be. Okay, I don't think there was anything there. Blueberries, peppers. Probably don't need beans. Save the pumpkins just in case. I think everything else is okay. Okay, yeah, beyond that, I have no idea. Hopefully that's going to get fixed. Unfortunately, I think the true treasure is the last quest, which is a little bit unfortunate because like that was supposed to be a fairly major update, and again, we didn't get very much in the way of quests. So overall gameplay, like I said yesterday, I played for about 2.5 hours. Today has been about 2.5 hours, so only 5 hours of additional gameplay. They really, really, really need to change that when they're coming out with updates. I think in their roadmap they are figuring that out. I think they're going to come out with seasons, but yeah, it's a little bit disappointing because this game is fun. It just doesn't have the content to back it up. So because of that, I think I might just leave it there, although I Haven't gotten my other Twitch drop. We still need another 3 hours for the Free Realms Chatty plush. That's a little bit disappointing. But I think I'm going to leave it there. I think I'll be back in a little bit to play another game from the Steam Next Fest. It's probably just going to be another demo of some sort, but yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed with Palia. They need to have maybe even weekly quests come up instead of just like the weekly accomplishments. Actually, speaking of which, I should check to see what I need for that. Okay, 2 more uncommon catch. Bug Scout buddies, of course. 4 more for Home Chef. Potluck, of course. Most of the fishing. 2 more flow trees, plus 4 more regular trees. Mining. Yeah, there's no real benefit to doing the weekly tasks either. Which is pretty annoying. I mean, this game could be so good, it just isn't yet. All right, well, like I said, I think I'm going to leave it there. I stream from 9 a.m. to about 1 p.m. Pacific time. I did get a little bit of an early start this morning, but I'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll check out another game from the Steam Next Fest. All right, thank you so much for watching, and maybe I'll see you next time.